Would you risk your life for a plant that gives you absolutely nothing? Ayaan was given a gift by a celestial being, but it came with a terrifying rule: protect it, but never ask for a reward. While his village fled for their lives, Ayaan stayed back to face the storm alone. Why? Because some things are worth more than gold. Ayaan lived in a small settlement nestled between mountains and a river. He had neither money nor land, only his hands, which grew tired each day from hard labor. Every evening, he would sit by the river and wonder, I work so hard, so why does life never change in my favor? People called him bad and crazy, and they wouldn't even let him sit near them. One evening, Ayaan saw an elderly woman sitting by the riverbank, her face worn with fatigue, a deep silence in her eyes. She said only this, "Son, may I sit here for a while?" Ayaan had nothing to give except his time. As she was leaving, the fairy placed a small sapling in Ayaan's hand and said, "Take care of it, but do not ask anything from it." Ayaan planted the sapling near the river. Every day he watered it, cleared the weeds around it, and never once asked, "What will this give me in return?" People began to laugh at him. He has nothing for himself, yet he's saving the life of an ordinary plant. But Ayaan remained silent. For him, that sapling was no longer just a symbol of hope. It had become a responsibility, one he fulfilled without asking a single question. Time passed, and then one day, what everyone feared finally happened. A terrifying storm engulfed the settlement. The river surged violently. The roar of the water was so loud that people's screams were drowned out. Everyone was running, trying to save their lives and whatever possessions they could. Ayaan ran toward the river. It wasn't his home or his belongings he wanted to save, but that small sapling that was about to be swept away. He clung to the soil as the water rose to his knees, his hand slipping again and again. But he did not give up. At that moment, he thought, if this sapling is lost, then I will truly have nothing left. Then he realized he wasn't standing there to gain something from the plant, but to save it. He let go of all concern for his own life. Morning came. The storm had passed. The sapling was alive, and astonishingly, its roots had strengthened the riverbank's soil. The storm had passed, but what that tiny sapling had done was nothing short of a miracle. Its roots had strengthened the riverbank so firmly that the river could no longer erode it. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Ayaan never pulled his hand back. For him, the sapling had become a part of his life. Within a few years, that ordinary sapling grew into a strong tree. It redirected the river's flow and protected the riverbank. The same people who once laughed at Ayaan now sat peacefully in the tree's shade. But Ayaan never held any grudge against anyone. The tree began to bear fruit. These were not just fruits. They were the result of Ayaan's patience and the responsibility he had fulfilled without ever asking for anything in return. Because of the tree, the entire village became safe. The fear of the river came to an end, and gratitude replaced greed in the hearts of the people. One evening, the same fairy returned. This time, she seemed even more radiant than before. She looked at Ayaan and smiled. The fairy said, "Son, this plant was not magical. It was the result of your habit of fulfilling responsibility without expecting any reward." Ayaan never became rich, but he became the support of the entire village. He taught everyone that life doesn't give much to those who only ask. Life remembers those who fulfill their duty without asking anything in return. Even today, when people look at that tree, they remember that a tiny sapling and a sincere heart can change the entire world. Always remember, every action of yours is a seed. Sow it with sincerity. If you liked this story, don't forget to like and subscribe to Poom TV for more new stories like this.